Petrol starts its journey deep within the earth as crude oil. The use of this resource, first used to power the lamps of our civilizations, dates back over 5,000 years. Join us as we follow the complex chain from crude oil production through and to the petrol tank of your car. The process of making petrol. Reservoir identification. Petrol's journey begins deep within the Earth's crust, where crude oil is formed during the course of millions of years from the fossilized remains. These remains were once living things with a lot of carbon that would go to the bottom of the sea and get covered in sediment layer by layer. The deposits then faced geological pressures and high heat over a long period, gradually being transformed into kerosene and then into hydrocarbons that form crude oil. To identify these wells, geologists often use seismic surveys on land or in the oceans. These surveys help them study the structure and history of the rock layers and determine where they contain deposits of oil or natural gas. Modern methods of extraction make use of highly advanced rotary drilling rigs that penetrate the earth to the respective depths where the oil-bearing reservoirs are located. These are rigs equipped with advanced technology, like horizontal drilling and fracking, working both onshore and offshore. The crude oil extraction is a step-by-step process that encompasses multiple stages. Initially, the site is prepared for drilling. This involves multiple operations, such as developing roadmaps and implementing noise barriers. The drill rig is transported to a rig where it can be assembled, and afterwards, the surface hole of the well is dug down to 100 feet. At 1,000 feet, above the point where the oil is trapped, the hole is dug horizontally. At this point, the drill pipe is replaced with steel that reaches the target location. After this step, a perforating gun is lowered into the well so that it can create holes in rocks holding the oil. Lastly, fracking fluid is pumped through the well, which forms cracks in the rocks, allowing the oil to flow upwards. Transportation. Once obtained, crude oil has to be carried to oil refineries, where it is processed. Oil tankers or a very vast network of pipelines are used to transport the oil from the extraction site to the oil refineries. These transport mechanisms are the engineering marvel of modern times, which ply the sea routes of the world to deliver crude oil to the refineries across the globe. Pipeline, a form of transportation for oil alternative to the conventional use of tankers, is oftentimes a more direct and safer option for transporting oil. These pipes are engineered to be unbreakable. This allows them to ensure the quality of oil is not compromised as it is being transported over thousands of miles. Refining. Once the crude oil reaches the refinery, it then passes through a series of complicated processes to get converted into various kinds of fuels, one of which is gasoline. The first stage is fractional distillation, where the oil is heated, allowing it to be separated into lighter and heavier fractions, concerning their boiling temperatures. Subsequent processes like catalytic cracking further break down the heavy molecules into lighter, more valuable products such as gasoline and diesel. Given this, it can be said that catalytic reforming is a kind of molecular structure reform targeted at improving the quality of the fuel itself. But that's not all. It is also used for enhancing mixing and harmonizing with the blending agents to result in the final product. Enhancement. After the initial refining, the oil undergoes a crucial enhancement phase, where it is enriched with various additives. These additives are quite important in ensuring that the fuel will meet high performance and environmental standards. Detergents are significant in realizing engine health. Anti-knock agents are added to reduce engine misfiring and improve combustion, allowing vehicles to operate smoothly and efficiently. It is a big help not only in enhancing the life of the engine, but also in keeping track of the balancing of fuel. They help greatly in cleaning the residues within the internal of the engine. Such chemical agents help halt deposit formations, which may clog fuel injectors and degrade efficiency. Clean engines are free of detergents, resulting in consistent performance and no expensive maintenance problems. The inclusion of antioxidants to prevent the oxidation of fuel and subsequent conversion into gums and other injurious substances, which helps extend the storage life of petrol by stabilizing and maintaining quality during storage and transportation. It contains corrosion inhibitors that help protect the vehicle vehicle's fuel system from rust and corrosion forming due to moisture in the fuel. This becomes very important in humid climate areas, where it tends to make the possibility of corrosion very high. Growing concern regarding the environment and its role in climate change has now necessitated changes pertaining to how petrol is made. Governments around the world and international bodies also apply strict standards on emissions. For instance, the United States Clean Air Act requires the reduction of destructive pollutants, which include nitrogen oxides and sulfur dioxide, from both refinery processes and vehicle exhaust. Further, initiatives like the carbon credit system to reduce the carbon footprint of the company end up leading to investment in cleaner technologies and also in projects of renewable energy. Such concerns have led the industry to move towards greener practices, like refining processes that recycle water and the use of environmental management systems that monitor and minimize the adverse environmental effects due to the extraction and processing of oil. Quality control and distribution. The gasoline is also subjected to very strict, exact quality control tests after treatment to make sure it meets industry standards for purity and performance, if not more. The tests are conducted to ensure that the octane number, volatility, and contamination content meet the desired specifications. Its petrol stations are spread throughout the country, and all receive their petrol from tank trucks after certification through an enormous network. The station stores gasoline in underground tanks, which have been specially designed to be safe and avoid contamination, so the quality of the gasoline can be maintained and delivered to the vehicles of consumers. Petrol holds an important role in running most of the vehicle engines in the world, and this has a big economic and global transportation effects. The effect of petrol use on the environment has led to more investment in renewable energy and more sustainable transport solutions, specifically for contributing to carbon. The future of such projects, therefore, much rests on the innovation within alternative fuels and new technologies that promise both reduced environmental impacts and increased sustainability. That said, advancements in biofuel technologies such as algae-based fuels are also a feasible option. They offer a generally applicable, renewable, and biodegradable alternative to existing petrol engines, with only very slight modifications. It is truly remarkable how human ingenuity and the complexity of geology, chemistry, and engineering can coexist. As we continue to rely on gasoline for our transportation needs, it must surely be incumbent on us to consider sustainable practices. Stay tuned for our next deep dive into